top of the night. This is B Movie Madness. The movie I'm going to talk about tonight, well, the one I'm going to talk about tonight is a brand spanking new release from SOV Horror. And that is the one, the only, the legendary Misty Darkness. As usual, I have a better look on the screen of the cover. Um, as you can see, though, the cover is gorgeous. It was done by my good friend Billy Infinity. He also did the artwork for I Was a Teenage Gorehound and Variant, and he's doing some more in the future. I will talk about more the artwork more towards the end of the review because I have more to say about it. So stay tuned. Um, but Misty Darkness, what makes Misty Darkness really special is it's the first Todd Sheets movie that Tony of SOV Horror has put out. Not only is it the first, it is technically, I guess, a lost shot on video Gore Fest. So this one is really special to watch. I'm a huge fan of Todd's work. I reviewed the last 3 of his new movies, Bone Hill Road, Clownado, and Final Caller, and Tony worked on, I believe, 2 of those. So that's really cool. And I'm a big fan of his older stuff. I love Zombie Bloodbath. I love Goblin. I love Bloodthirsty Cannibal Demons, Violent New Breed. So I was really looking forward to this one, especially because it was even earlier than Zombie Rampage, which I believe was his first full-length movie. So I was really excited to watch this one and review it. But before I get into the review, what is it about? Well, it's about a group of friends who venture into a local haunted house called Misty Darkness for a night of fun and frights. Little do they know, once they enter the eerie halls of the spook house, there's only one way out: death. Trapped inside with a demonic sword-wielding maniac and a horde of hungry zombies, they must fight for survival or join the ranks of the living dead. Wow. Going into this one, reading this plot here on the back and looking at the runtime's only 48 minutes, so it's not quite a feature-length movie. It's not quite as short either. It's that sweet spot right in the middle. I went into this one just wanting 48 minutes of nonstop splatter, and I will say this movie completely delivers on that. There is not much story to this movie. Todd himself on the commentary track admits this. There's not any story. There's no character development. It's just people are in a haunted house and they start getting killed and zombies appear. It's that for 48 minutes. But if all you want is some good old-fashioned shot-on-video splatter, this movie delivers big time. I think I've said this in a previous review of Todd's work, but he is the only horror filmmaker that his gore effects makes me queasy. Now, I don't want to oversell it and say it makes me throw up. It doesn't make me throw up. But he is the only horror filmmaker that my stomach kind of churns when I see his gore effects. I remember when I first saw Goblin, I was just nauseated at the gore in that movie. And that's the same with Misty Darkness. The gore effects, and there's plenty of gore effects. Considering there are zombies and a sword-wielding maniac, you get plenty of different kinds of gore. You got zombies eating people, be it intestines, pulling off their faces, cutting off a breast, non-stop gore of that. And then there's the sword-wielding maniac, so you get decapitations, impalements. My favorite kill is definitely a guy who gets the top part of his head cut off with a sword. Now, you'll see that shot in the trailer, and I'll probably have a picture of it towards the beginning. But that's my favorite kill. You kind of see it on the back here. You're not going to be able to see shit, so why am I even bothering? But I'll have a picture up towards the beginning with the review. That's my absolute favorite kill of the movie. And you do get some boobs. I mean, not a lot of boobs. I mean, but you get enough boobs to, suffice. But yeah, it's just, the movie is 48 minutes of just the best kind of Todd Sheets splatter you would want. Now, the haunted house itself, Misty Darkness, which was a real haunted house, it looks incredible. And Todd Sheets in real life worked at the haunted house, and he filmed the movie during closing at nighttime. And the haunted house looks amazing. Like, he talks about how he's worked at haunted houses for a lot of his life, and I can tell he's really good at it because the haunted house looks incredible, and it really helped with the atmosphere of the movie. It kind of reminded me of the Chris Seaver movie that he did later called Carnage for the Destroyer. That one, of course, was far more comedic. This one's not comedic at all, but it reminded me of that, but this one's far gorier. As for music, I believe Todd says the music was newly done for the movie. I don't remember much of it. It was fine. It helped the movie not sound so empty. The sound effects were good. I can't really comment on the acting because you don't really get to know many of the characters. They did fine dying, so I'll say that much. They did a really good job dying. But overall, the movie is a special effects show, and you get some of the best gore in a shot and video horror movie. And I'm saying that's really a lot to say, but Todd always delivers that kind of gore. And in this one, this is one of those earliest films, and he delivered it nonstop. So, do I recommend Misty Darkness? Now, for non-Todd Sheets fans or newbies, I would not start with this one. I would start with something, if we're talking about old school zombie bloodbath, violent new breed, something like that. I would not start with this one. But for the Todd Sheets fans, I really don't have to say this, but you're already going to order it, because I know you're going to order it. But if you're a fan of shot on video splatter and you have not seen the Todd Sheets movie, even if I wouldn't recommend it to newbies, but if you're a hardcore splatter shot on video fan, you definitely, I recommend it. It's a lot of fun, a lot of gore. You will not be disappointed. As for special features, there is a commentary track by with Todd Sheets. Commentary track with Todd Sheets. It's pretty detailed. He goes into the how the production started, how basically the movie was never meant to be released like it is now. It was just something made for fun with his friends, but now it's out, and I'm glad it is. He goes into detail about some of the cast members, how it has a connection to the Sci-Fi Channel show Face Off, and a lot more, and how he kind of reused some of the gore effects in later shorts and then borrowed from other ones for this movie. I believe he says that. But it's a really good commentary track, really packed with a lot of information, especially if you're a fan. There's the vintage behind-the-scenes footage. You get to see the behind-the-scenes of the movie, and you get to see how much fun they actually had making this. And that's awesome. That's always awesome to see. There's Misty Darkness Evades the News. This is basically kind of like the behind-the-scenes of Misty Darkness kind of hijacking the news broadcast, kind of like that Max Headroom incident that happened in real life, something like that. But it's pretty cool to watch. There's the trailer for the movie that was newly done by Tony, and then there's the trailer vault, which has a bunch of SOV horror trailers for like Writer's Block, Truth or Dare 2, and a lot more, Mal Noir, and a couple other ones. And then there's the alternate artwork, which I don't know who did that one, but pretty cool. And as usual, there's the artwork on the disc too. Now, let me talk about the artwork. Now, I'm a huge fan of Billy's work, Billy Infinity's work. Billy's also, I will admit, is an administrator for my the Facebook group for B-Movie Madness, and I've known him for a few years, I believe a few years. So I'm a big fan of his artwork. I was really happy to see that he started working with Tony. And for Christmas, Billy was really kind to send me the original artwork for this movie. Look at that. The lighting is terrible. There we go. That is amazing. Wait a minute. I just took this out of this thing right here. I'll show you this other picture in a minute. He wrote something on the back of it that I did not see till now. It says, "To Jonathan Knight, B-Movie Madness Forever. Love you, brother, Billy. Misty Darkness." And it has his name, Billy Infinity 2020. I did not see that until now, because I just took out all that package there. Because I'm planning on having this frame that I talk about. I am going to do it. I just got to remember to pick up a frame at the store. But he was kind enough to send me this artwork for Christmas. This is amazing. I love this artwork. You can't see jack on that, but lighting. But this is amazing. Thank you so much, Billy. I appreciate this so much. You are an amazing artist, and I want to say even better administrator, because you're amazing at both. You're amazing at both. You are awesome. Thank you so much for this. And if you want to see this, this is the portrait he did of me. It says B-Movie Madness, and it's very accurate, especially the whole Hello Kitty doll. Look at that. I don't have it with me right now, but amazing work as usual. So, to end this review, well, actually, before I end it, I wanted to let everyone know you've got until April 1st to pick up this Undone on DVD. It goes out of print April 1st, so pick it up as soon as you can. But to end this review, if you like my channel, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you hit the one bell, subscribe, and comment below. What is your favorite Todd Sheets movie? Mine would have to be Clownado. I really like Clownado, but just let me know down below what yours is. That's it for now. I'm Jonathan Knight from B Movie Madness. Thanks for watching.